situation change to, to the point where it's different enough from this attempt. Right now, you're basically doing it just by looking at it, right?
Hmm.
So if you had access to a database of some description, or
Well,
if you had help from someone who knows
I literally was about to
a bit
go
more
into
about
that.
mechanics.
I was gonna be like, we have this piece of machinery. We need to figure out what it is before we go, because we also need to get some, trade goods to go to 306. So Ben, you want to maybe ask around for some trade goods and maybe somebody that might know what machinery better.
Yeah, I can. I'll ask around with the
Yeah,
pictures that I've already taken of it.
yeah, I'll go around doing the same. And if we can get someone to, maybe identify it for us, it'd be great. If not, maybe we can go on. Maybe Brody can go online or on the network. I guess the station's network to try and figure out what this is. I'll send him pictures as well.
All
So
right.
would that be
So if
connect for us to connect and
connect,
talk or
connect,
connect
connect plus intelligence, if you
intelligence?
want
Okay.
to ask around.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I'll do that same thing as well. I don't know if you want to ask around as well, Brody, but intelligence.
So which one do I roll?
Oh, I put lead by accident. Let me see.
Oh,
But it's the same roll anyway, so it doesn't matter.
is your connect 0?
Yep.
Okay. You can. Oh, you want to research online? You want to ask around as well?
I can do either. My connect's 0, so
Yeah. So what do you want to do? What would have to roll if he searches it online, Hellforge?
Same row.
All right.
It's just different ways of
Okay.
getting
Okay.
about the same.
So would it be connect plus charisma if I ask around? We'll know what this
No,
is.
would be
Okay.
in intelligence.
All right. Oh shit. Brody knows. I mean, I think we all know something, but Brody actually knows what the hell's going on.
with the power of the Google machine.
And Google has all. Space Google has all the answers. Spoogle, as we call it.
So
Sorry.
from the looks of it, as you're glancing around and asking around, it seems to be some sort of either vehicle part or perhaps a spaceship part. And yeah, it's a lot of confusion about what it actually is. It's very inconclusive results.
Okay. Well,
And you also get the sense that this is not a piece of equipment that you see all too often.
can Brody now roll his no? Maybe he got an idea of what it is. As we did some research. Because I assume he did research to get his. Hellforge?
That's where I'm just looking up.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought you disappeared.
No, I was just looking up something in the book. But yeah, if you want, I'd say the situation has changed enough that you can roll again if you want.
All right, Brody. I believe in you. Do your knowing and your intelligence.
God
Fucking
damn it.
hate. Don't you have a fate point? You have 2 fate points because you leveled up. Actually, we don't need to. We'll probably find somebody in maybe the robot place. If we know something with vehicles or spaceships, we'll probably find somebody in the what's it called, the mech area that we're going to that might know what this is. You guys agree?
Yeah. I mean, we'll eventually find what it is, unless this thing has an expiration date. We're not on a timetable or anything.
I hope so. I hope it doesn't. Can we? I mean, since I wasn't able to really find out much about this, I would like to also, ask around if somebody needs something transported to 306. We have some cargo space, and we're willing to transport some goods.
Didn't you already figure out the cargo prices?
Well, no, I was talking about like more out of the so that's the public, right? I'm
Yeah,
like individual, yeah. If I want like a connect roll, if I can
yeah,
find some individual,
and try that.
yeah. And if anybody
So
wants to
are you
try,
just calling people?
yeah,
Calling
calling
random
people. We
asking
were
them.
here before anyway, so maybe I know some people, maybe somebody in the academy, or maybe go around the spaceport, maybe see if people want, need something moved.
All right.
Talking
Yeah,
to people, calling people.
connect with charisma.
Okay. What if you guys want to try? Connect with charisma. 7. God damn. Need high rolls today. If we don't find anything, we can always buy the 600 a ton.
Yeah, so I think reach out to a couple of people, and the people who has something that need moved you would not be able to fit that in your cargo with the
Okay.
mech parts.
How many tons do we have to move? How much can we move?
I have no idea. I didn't write it down for some.
You want to just give us a number?
Yeah, let's say 70. Say 70.
70 tons. So the public think for medium goods, manufactured goods is 600, which is average. We can always try and sell those. What do you guys think?
Yes, you have
Let's see.
90 tons free space left.
Okay. Unless you want to look for someone, Ben.
Yeah, I'll try looking for someone that's looking for something specific shipped.
Yeah, 90 tons or less.
Is that a connect plus charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're talking to people.
God damn.
Oof. Can I use my reroll on this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should be able to. That's such a good thing, the reroll. Sorry, I thought you rolled a 4 again. 9. Let's see, find anybody that needs transport, and how much would they move? How much would they pay?
Yeah, there are some, suppose some grain merchant that need some stuff moved, willing to pay
306.
5,000 per hex.
5,000 per ton or 5,000 per just 5,000?
Flat 5,000.
Nah, it's not worth it. We'll only go to 306, right?
Yeah, and they want it moved to 204.
Nah. So we'll be at 306 for a while. So do you guys want to just buy a bunch of goods, manufactured goods?
Yeah, we can do that.
Since we have the space. Let me check how much money we have on the ship, because I haven't done the calculation. Give me like I think Hellforge is doing some math as well, so.
Wait, what? Put my name.
I said I think you're doing some maths.
For
So
what?
we have 150K on the ship from all the jobs we've been doing in the past 20 something days. Um,
Well, all I know is that you have 90 tons of free space left on the boat.
we could buy. You can buy the full 90. We can fill up the whole hull with 90 tons for 54K. You guys want to do that?
Yep.
Or we can just get yeah. All right, yeah, we'll just do 50. So we'll just fill up the whole 90 tons of T2 goods. All right. If anybody else has, no business here, I think we should, hastily move to 306. Unless, Brody, you have anything to do? Or Ben?
I'm good.
Good as well.
I think it was a little short layover to drop off things.
So how much cargo did you buy?
90 tons. We filled up. Might as well fill up.
All right. Yeah, you roll over to a place. So you undock and spend the 1.5 days in drive space.
Wait,
Plus
can I
the 4
ask a
days.
question? Today's the 20th, right?
Yes.
307. Can we drop off at? Can we go to 307 and 306? Do you guys want to do that? To see if we can sell it at 307, and then maybe pick up some more things and sell it at 306. Just like regular
Sure.
trade goods. That way we're just making money, and it's really quick money because we'll be traveling.
Do we have the time?
I'm about to do the math for the time. So you said it's 1.5 days per hex, right? Hellforge.
It's 5 days from one hex to another.
So 5, yeah. We'll be there on the 30th, which will be like 2 days before the mech things. How do you guys feel about that? Instead of spending a week there, we'll just be 2 days before the mech wars, or 30th. So it'd be 30th, the 31st, and then the 1st would be the day we attend the mech thing. I'll ask Brody since he's the one that's going there. You good with that, or you want to just straight up go to 306?
How early did Carter need the stuff?
I don't recall if he mentioned it, but I think earlier would be better. That and him just sitting around on the ship while the rest of you are fucking around in the galaxy probably ain't gonna endear him to your nonsense.
Well, so is he on the ship with us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can I go ask him like, do you mind if we get to 306 on the 30th? You'll still have 2 days to get your cargo. To get set up, or do you want to try and be there early? In which case, we'll be losing out on a lot of profit. Maybe you can make it worth our while.
Yeah, I think he just says the earlier the better because we still need to put the stuff together, and this is the part we need for it.
I guess we can just go to 306. Fuck it. Unless you guys want to just do the 307 first. How much do we care about him getting on earlier?
I do.
Why? Won't do shit for you. Alright, yeah. If everybody wants to get there early, we'll just get there on the 25th.
Right, so are you going to 306 or
306. 306.
Alright, so you arrive on the 25th. Or late.
So, we'd be selling the things at... Oh, so it's +1. Then we can buy more if we want for 300. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. So, I have a question.
Yes.
When we sell the goods, so I rolled for selling the goods, which got a 9, so it'd be 900 plus 100 because we're selling, so it'd be 1,000. When we buy the same type of goods. Do we buy them at 900 or do we buy them at? Do we have to roll again for buying them? Did you get what I meant?
I would say you would have to re-roll again.
Okay, that's what I did. That's what I did the second time. That's why I got very okay. I wasn't sure.
What's
Okay.
the page number for the
Quick trade rules is 239. 235 on the book, but 239 on the PDF. Because when the PC charges sells the goods, it's 2d6 plus 1, which I just forgot the plus 1. And then when you want to buy them, it just says do the 2d6 times whatever.
All right.
So let me do the maths on this. We had 90 tons, right? 90 times 1,000. That'll be 900 times 100. Sorry,
So yeah, what kind of goods did you buy for?
the medium, the times 100, the ordinary
so,
finished.
Yeah, so you land and go through the standard customs
Yeah.
procedure, and yeah, there is one of the customs officials. They're scanning the cargo you brought as Carter's unloading his stuff. Comes over to whoever is in the cargo bay. So would it be you, Val?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. So customs official comes over to you and says there are several discrepancies about this cargo. Can you explain why that would be?
What discrepancies are you talking about?
Yeah, he shows a data slate, and there is several points in that's several crates that comes up listed as biological waste.
We got most of these crates at well, we got all these crates that are not the mech for the upcoming mech tournament from one of your sister systems at 206. You would have to talk to the merchants there. We bought them all off the public market, so if there's anything wrong with them, you may have to speak with them there.
That may be the case, but this is still biological waste, which is hazardous. So we
How
have
many
to
tons is
confiscate all of
biological
this.
waste? All of it is biological
It's
waste?
all contaminated. It's all contaminated.
You didn't roll for it even, Hellforge. You're just fucking with us. God damn you. Don't you have to roll like a d6 for that?
I did.
Lies. I don't see your d6.
It's
We
all
just
part of the
lost
plan.
You're just trying to fuck us every time. God damn it. So we lost all of it?
Yep.
So much.
I won't buy bananas next time, guys.
I mean, it's either you accept it and they impound all of it, or you do something violent to get it back. Up to you.
It's all on our ship still, right?
Yeah, but they flagged it and they made a report when they found the stuff.
God, I don't want to kill people here because told you if you got 307, they're probably nicer there. These fucking people are assholes.
What exactly is the biological waste?
I don't know. Apparently we got some biological waste for no reason.
Can we bribe them? Say it was a false reading?
Yes.
I mean, you can certainly try if you want,
One of you talkers need to do that.
but for this very moment, the ship is put in quarantine.
Well,
Oh,
when
actually-
they tell me that it's nuclear waste, can I be like, how about this? I give you 10% of the profits,
Can I roll?
and we don't talk about this.
Can I roll administration actually to try and paperwork my way out of this?
And certainly try if you want.
Would that be administration plus intelligence?
Yes.
Come on, man, I believe in you. Because we could have licenses for this.
Well, I'm thinking more of a situation where I quote some sort of loophole that we're allowed to, leave without having our ship quarantined or impounded or anything like that.
I mean, I assume people like transport waste and contaminated stuff. Maybe we have. I was thinking like we have some kind of what's it called to sell this here.
Yeah, it'll depend on how Hellforge wants to do it, but that's what I'm attempting to do is exploit some sort of bureaucratic loophole.
Yeah. So you rack your brains for some loopholes that you may or may not know of, and yeah, you come up with a couple things that could be used. But yeah, the customs official says, as far as I know, you have been carrying this without any safety measures at all, and you don't have permits. We are legally required to impound this until we can get this sorted out. And
Can
you
I
are not
bribe them
allowed
with
to
10% of the profits to just let us sell it?
I mean, that would be a roll, I believe.
Oh, what?
And also, if you don't, that would be a roll.
Yeah, what role would it be?
And I mean, that's a good question. I think trade and charisma.
Oh, trade and charisma.
And
okay.
also check Discord.
I will.
Upon hearing that I don't have licenses, I present this.
Oh, you have little hidden rolls. What? God damn you. Why is it a -1? I know you had hidden rolls. I don't like your hidden rolls. That scares me now even more.
Yeah, and I also have a macro for this. So every time you do something, I can roll it without having to actually.
Wait, time out. We never try to get a better price.
Really?
No, we bought it at base price there.
Well, yeah, it's still a 1 though, and it's 1 or less.
It's not a 2 because that's 1d6 minus. Oh, I see. Oh, damn it! So we still failed. Yeah, goddamn.
Well, I mean, that's just a reason to do interesting jobs and not just be merchants, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
I
they're not confiscating Carter stuff, just this other shit.
yeah.
All the bad bananas that I bought.
God damn you. Oh, you said trade with charisma. RNG. Give me some good luck. Okay. I have minus trade. Would he be bribed to let us sell it for market value?
No.
Okay. All right. I guess we're taking this loss. Hey, all those jobs we did, we kind of lost. And you should have gone with like 50 tons.
Should have just saved it until we needed to bomb something from orbit and then just dropped it all.
I mean, they would have checked the cargo anyway.
Yeah, so unless you fight it in some way, the disposal truck rolls up and they start loading contaminated cargo.
Yep. Anyway, we're here on the robot world anyway, so I guess that's what we'll do next.
Yeah, and as this all happened, Carter is just standing there up on the catwalk, looking at this spectacle, wondering what the hell's going on with all of it.
Are we free to leave the ship, or are we good?
The customs official says we will have to submit to bioscan first. Make sure that you go through quarantine procedure, but if you clear it, you can go where you wish.
Then I'll head and do the quarantine, hopefully before the truck fills everything. So maybe I can follow the truck, see where they take our stuff.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do with your time, then you can do that.
Yes. I'm gonna lose this money. All right.
Right.
I like money.
Yeah. The quarantine procedure is basically there is an adjacent area in the starport where you go to the medical examination. They run some tests. You also go through like 2 chemical showers to make sure that you're scrubbed clean of any contaminants. They do a quick blood test, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. And then, they give you a clean set of clothes and good to go. Probably takes you an hour or so.
All right.
Yeah, while that happens, Ben, Brody, what are you up to? Bell disappears for an hour. Seems very annoyed by everything.
Yeah, I think that I'm. What type of environment are we docked at again?
So the spaceport itself is inside. So you basically land and the roof closes on top of you. But and the spaceport itself is basically like interior. All of it is interior, but the outside is quite hot. So basically Arizona summer, I suppose. 40 degrees Celsius and above on the outside.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to do what I normally do when I get bored and just wander around the spaceport. How much time are we looking to spend until the next sort of thing happens? Is it 2 days?
I mean, it depends on what you want to do. I know the mech tournament starts on the 1st next month, so no, wait. I can never remember if this is 30 or 31 days. So it's either 5 or 6 days, depending.
Okay, so I'll probably look around for some trade deals once I'm done killing time and blowing off steam from dealing with the sewage situation. So that'd be a Connect plus Charisma if I'm going to look for jobs.
Yeah, sure. Brody, well, your cargo is being taken care of. What are you doing? Just hanging out, watching the stuff, or are you doing something else?
Yeah, once I realized they didn't care about Carter stuff, I stopped caring as well.
All right. Are you in the cargo bay with Carter as they're dealing with the trade goods that you brought?
Yeah. Because if there was Carter stuff, they were going to take them. It probably would have got a little messy, but now I'm just kind of whatever it happens.
Did you bring the the mechanical piece as well, or do you keep that hidden in the box?
I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask Carter.
That's in the box. I think there's pictures of it, but I think it's a box in my room with the dragon on it.
I'll just show him the picture.
Unless you want to go pick it up from the dragon, which I wouldn't recommend.